Hey there guys, GamerJamie1 here, and today I am going to be reacting to a helpful guide to stanning Ateez. Now, I am going to be doing this before I react to any more Ateez songs. So let's get into it. The main reason that I'm doing this before I get into any more Ateez songs is because I want to try and know most of their names and try to connect the names to faces before I go into more of the songs, so I know who is who, what they usually sound like. Well, you know, I assume they're going to show some some of their, their vocal talents and things like that, so get a vibe for them really. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, go.
A brief note before the video starts. I just want to say that this is my first YouTube video ever. Normally, I would be too lazy to put together an entire guide for standing Ateez. But, after looking at some of the popular guides on here, I noticed a lot of them are outdated or somewhat inaccurate. You see,
a lot of these videos portray Ateez in a very one-dimensional manner. Not only do I feel like they somewhat insulting the
Oh, what the hell was that?
Or somewhat inaccurate. You see,
a lot of these videos portray Ateez in a very one-dimensional manner. Not only do I feel that to be somewhat insulting to the beautiful personalities the boys have, but I also think it can make a lot of potential fans disinterested. Instead of telling the same shallow facts about Ateez and pretending it's their personality traits, I want to show off how funny, cute, passionate, loving and brilliant all of Ateez are.
A lot of these videos portray Ateez in a very one-dimensional manner. Not only do I feel like they somewhat insulting the beautiful personalities the boy they have, but I also think it can make a lot of potential fans disinterested.
but onto the video. Now, I know everyone is here for the part of the video that helps you learn more about the members. Trust me, we'll get to that. But first, I want to spend a few minutes telling you some basic facts about Ateez. Ateez is a K-pop boy group under the record label and entertainment agency KQ Entertainment. The group has 8 members: Jung, Seonghwa, Eunho, Yeosang, Son, Mingi, Eunho, and Jung. And, by the way, the number 8 is kind of a big deal with Ateez.
Okay.
Ateez debuted on October 24, 2018. This would make them one of the many groups who began what is known as K-pop's 4th generation.
Oh, so it's currently
Ateez are
4th
called
generation.
Ateez. The word is a combination of Ateez and destiny. The name was announced on November 17, 2018. That date is pretty important to Ateez and Ateney.
Ooh.
One of Ateez's biggest strengths is their live performances. Ateez is highly praised among fans, critics, and seniors for their stage presence. Seriously, the best part of being an Ateney is that the stages are never boring.
Oh my god. His voice.
In Korea, Ateez is known as the global K-pop group. This is due to the unique situation they're in with fan demographics. Basically, Ateez became popular among international audiences early on in their career. They even sold out an entire world tour just 4 months after debut. No
Wow.
one is sure why Ateez's popularity formed that way, but many people think it's rooted back to the very first moments of Ateez's career. The KQ Fellas dance performance videos.
Pick it up, groove. Baby girl, watch how you move. I got them vents on my shoes. I pop a pill and I lose. Wait, speed it up. Look at the diamonds, they eat it up. Got me 2 bitches, I beat it up. They thinking no wife and delete it up.
This would be a good time to mention a bit of Ateez's backstory.
LA 가자. 난 모르겠다. 나는 간다. 가자. 파이팅. 너는
Before debuting as Ateez, the group was called KQ Fellas, after the name of their entertainment agency, KQ Entertainment. In early 2018, KQ Fellas were sent to Los Angeles to train and prepare for debut. The entire experience was recorded and made into a series called KQ Fellas. The series follows the creation of the song From, which is a fan favorite among Ateez. But, back to what I was saying.
Wait, now I'm selling out the shows. While I'm all rich, Mingi right on my clothes. Hold on, little mama, you sweet. A bad bitch, Puerto Rican.
Their training in LA gave Ateez an affinity for a hip-hop style, which appealed to international audiences. And, in May of 2018, KQ Entertainment released 3 dance performance videos by the group, making it the first Ateez content ever shown to the world.
Looking like a quarter lick. Yeah. Since they wanna bend that bitch. Since they wanna bend that bitch.
The videos went viral on platforms like K-pop Twitter. It really gave Ateez's career a jump start.
Oh. Eunho was chosen as the only member who would have his own solo performance video, but we'll talk more about his dancing skills in his part of the video. Okay, that's fine.
Get his ass to the police, wonder where I'm at. Make so much money off his goddamn song. Still get in your ass like a goddamn phone.
Ateez has an incredibly big storyline attached to their music videos. It would probably take an hour to fully explain, and, then again, everything anyone says is only a theory. So, I think this video would be better off if I just said that it's pretty intense, and a lot of Ateez love piecing together what's going on.
The theme of Ateez's concept is pirates. That should be pretty obvious if you've seen any Ateez content, but apparently some non-stans are unaware of this. It definitely did feel very piratey in the video that I watched, Wonderland. It definitely had piratey feels to it. So
Okay, now that you know some basic facts about Ateez, it's time for you to learn about the members. Before I tell you about each specific person, there are a few things you should know about the group as a whole. There's a relatively small age range in Ateez, with just 2.5 years in between the eldest and youngest members. This means that there's no clearly defined baby or mature one of the group, and many members will switch into those roles depending on which of the others they're around.
미워서 뽑았지요. 형 그냥 베이비 샤크라고 할 수 있잖아. 베이비 샤크. 아, 귀여워. 귀여워. 좀 이글.
Ateez is also very affectionate with each other.
Ooh. No.
But
Oh. I would like to say something related to this topic. I originally wasn't going to include this part in the video, but it's really something that needs to be addressed to new fans so that this behaviour can become less normalised. Do not use Ateez's affection for one another as an excuse to hypersexualize their relationships. Please allow Ateez to be loving without misrepresenting their actions as anything more than it was intended to be, so that way neither Ateez nor gay Ateez are made to feel uncomfortable. Please. Okay?
another thing about Ateez is that they're very competitive. Of course, most idol groups are. But I don't think I can stress just how competitive these boys are. On multiple occasions, variety shows had to end the episode early because Ateez completed the game so quickly. It's
Oh,
also worth mentioning
wow.
that, for a period of time, the Mafia game got banned in their dorms because they stopped sleeping and one member almost choked another.
Oh God.
And, of course, what gets most people to stan Ateez is their relationship with Ateez.
Can we play rock, paper, scissors? Can we play rock, paper, scissors? Rock,
This
Oh.
guide video definitely won't do them justice, but I cannot stress how lovable these boys are. They treat Ateez less like fans and more like friends.
Your favorite Ateez or member coming? You lied.
So, now that all of that is covered, you've finally arrived at the part of the video you all were waiting for. Let's get to know each member of Ateez.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Jung, Kim Jung, born November 7th, 1998, so he's 22 now. Wow. Leader, composer, rapper. Okay.
Jung was the first of Ateez to join KQ Entertainment. He joined with a deep love for creating music, and his goal was to become a successful idol who writes his own music. Jung created over 40 songs before debuting. He writes for every Ateez song, and he composed numerous tracks, all of which are fan favorites. He likes older music, and has said he looks up to icons like David Bowie and Michael Jackson.
Wow.
Jung also has the most fun stage presence I've ever seen on an idol. You seriously feel entertained when you watch him on stage. Jung really enjoys reforming clothes and accessories.
Ooh.
And he recently said that, if he wasn't an idol, he would work in the fashion industry. Jung is also really involved in social justice. Early on in Ateez's career, he began painting his nail in participation with the Polished Man campaign, which seeks to eliminate child abuse. Last month, Ateez were named ambassadors of the campaign. The most important thing to know about Jung is that he has the type of personality that makes you feel like you've been best friends with him for years. You can see the passion in his eyes when he talks about the things he loves. And he cares deeply for every Ateez, and goes out of his way to make sure all fans feel like they belong in the fandom.
Okay. Next is Sunghwa. Full name Park Sunghwa. Born April 3rd, 1998, so he is 22. And he's the vocalist. Well, a vocalist.
The first thing you should know about Sunghwa is that his onstage persona is misleading to understanding what he is like as a person. Many people are captured by his killer performance skills, but that dark presence you see on stage is the complete opposite to his actual personality. Sunghwa is a very soft and delicate person, and he takes on a loving and nurturing role among Ateez. Multiple of the other members have said that they go to him whenever they seek comfort. To be honest, describing what Sunghwa is like is kind of difficult. I've never seen an idol with his personality. He tends to never push himself to be the center of attention, but rather shapes himself to make those he's around the most happy.
Oh.
Sunghwa is known among fans to be the most aware of Ateez culture. On multiple occasions, fans have recommended makeup and styling on Sunghwa, and, a month later, we'd see that exact thing on him. He has also and
Oh my god. That's so cool. Okay.
a month later, we'd see that exact thing on him. He has also directly referenced fans' tweets multiple times.
하는 거 제가 표정 짓고 SNS가 짓는 거 바로 이어 붙이니까 똑같은데. 그거 맞던데. 그 뭐지? 어제 서치를 좀 많이 했었어요 사실. 그래가지고 이렇게 좀 민망한데 이렇게 메롱하는 것들만 모아서 영상을 만들어 주셨더라고요.
He is also known to be a big fan of K-pop girl groups, and is highly praised among fans for respectfully covering choreography done by female artists.
Wow.
He auditioned to KQ Entertainment as a rapper, performing a verse he wrote himself. Instead, though, Sunghwa joined Ateez as a vocalist.
Oh my god.
Sunghwa and Jung are very close, so much to the point where they claim each other as their only idol friend. Although it is clear that they care deeply for one another, they tend to tease each other a lot.
홍중이가 있네. 약간
러프한 교복을 입고 좀 이렇게 장갑과 이런 걸로 좀 강렬한 느낌을 줘서 약간 댄스, 인셉션과는 다른 느낌으로 댄스를 했는데 이렇게 춤을 췄습니다.
It's also worth mentioning that Jung wrote Ateez's song, Thank You, about Seonghwa.
Oh. Okay. Next up is Eunho. Full name Jung Eunho. Birthday March 23rd, 1999. So he is 21. Oh my god, I'm feeling older and older and older with every single one. He is a performer and vocalist.
As I briefly mentioned earlier, Eunho is a standout dancer. His talents were obvious since he was still a trainee, and they have only developed and improved over time.
1절은 원래 안무를 그대로 하고 2절은 창작 안무로 만든 거예요.
The other members have said that he picks up the technicalities of choreographies almost instantaneously.
Wow.
He has the natural ability to match the beat of the rhythms he's dancing to, and his movements are always exact and precise. He has experience with creating and developing choreography since pre-debut, and he helps the other members with learning the choreography when he's ahead. And this tends to be understated by Ateez, but Eunho is also an amazing vocalist. And if you think I'm exaggerating by saying Eunho is pretty much a perfect person, just know that every other Ateez member is as whipped for him as fans are.
저는 한 가지 유미한테 궁금한 게 있어요. 이제 위쪽 공기는 뭐가 좀 다른가?
Also, don't let his 6-foot height fool you.
6 foot? Wow.
Eunho is a giant baby and the sweetest person in the entire universe. The best way to describe Eunho is that he's a constant source of unconditional positive energy. He says that he wants to be a vitamin for Ateez, and he's really that. And also, Eunho is the host/anchor/interviewer/correspondent/reporter for Ateez. Ateez is the most reliable news source in modern media, so make sure to check those videos out.
I will do. Oh. Next up we have Yeosang. Full name Kang Yeosang. Birthday June 15th, 1999. Same day as my birthday, actually. Wow. A few years later, but same day. Performer and vocalist. So I have the same birthday as Yeosang.
If you're trying to figure out which part of Ateez songs are sung by Yeosang, listen for the vocals that sound like warm vanilla sugar honey maple syrup cotton candy sweetness.
Wow.
And, I know I will probably say this for every Ateez member, but it really should be stressed, Yeosang is also a standout performer.
Jeez.
Not to mention, he's also the prettiest boy I've ever seen in my entire life.
He is very pretty.
And, it often gets covered with makeup, but Yeosang has the cutest birthmark ever.
Oh.
Yeosang tends to have a more reserved and introverted personality, and the other members have described him as a pure and innocent person, saying that he doesn't have the capabilities to hurt someone else. But, at the same time, most fans agree that he is, by far, the funniest member.
한 30명 정도밖에 안 될 것 같은데? 아니야. 빨리 많이 그려, 알겠어? 아니, 한 사람당 3명이라 생각해. 아, 그래? 그래도 한 100명밖에 안 될 것 같은데? 하지만 너가 17살 때 만나는 우영이라는 친구는 절대 만나지 마.
느낌이 엄청 강해요.
네. 그렇죠. 약간 특히 그 골반 쪽이 네.
예를 들면 내려가 하는 거, 산이 가는 거 보세요.
또 이제 해적왕 그 안무 중에 그 이렇게 춤이 있어요.
보여주세요. 자.
네, 자.
자,
네.
이제 여상 씨와 멤버들이 하는 동작이에요.
뒷바운스를
그죠.
치는 게 있어요.
이게 리듬으로. 네.
자, 산이가 하는 방법은
네.
뚱뚱 따다다다.
Yeosang also created a character called Hetman, which is famous among Ateez.
Okay, San. Full name, Choi San. Birthday, July 10th, 1999. And he is a vocalist.
Because it is referenced a lot, I should begin by telling you that San is the Korean word for mountain.
Oh.
왜 가지고 있는지 아세요? 저희 아버지께서 누군가에게는 따뜻한 동산, 그리고 누군가에게는 거대하고 아무도 못 덤벼들 수 있는.
San began as just a vocalist for Ateez,
Ooh.
but, over time, his performance skills developed immensely. I can't even begin to stress just how amazing he is on stage. is really the antithesis to the idea that idols should keep a plain face and go through the choreography. He fully immerses himself in his performances, so much that he completely transforms into the character the song tells him to be. There's a reason he has been given titles such as the man who will raise the standards of K-pop performances.
Jeez.
But, like with Sung
Oh,
I have
I
to
like
warn
that
you
on
not
his
to be
eye.
misled by Son's intimidating on-stage persona. He is one of the most sincere, genuine, and
Oh,
warm-hearted
he's so
idols
cute.
ever.
제 개인적인 생각일 수도 있는데 저는 여러분들이 1순위가 절대 에이티즈가 되면 안 된다고 생각을 하는 사람이에요. 저는 1순위는 물론 여러분들 본인입니다. 저희로 인해서 행복을 얻어가시고 저희로 인해서 힘을 얻으셔야 돼요. 하지만 저희로 인해서 뭔가 저희 때문에 여러분들의 삶이 조금이라도 힘들어지거나 아니면 조금 여러분들보다 저희가 소중해져서는 안 된다고 생각해요. 가장 중요한 거는 여러분들 에이틴이 본인들한테 자신이니까.
Oh, so
Son is
cute.
serious about hard work and self-improvement, but, at the same time, he is very energetic and fun. He loves to liven the mood and make others happy. And, I feel like you could already tell with some of the clips I've been adding, but I should mention it because it's hard to overlook. Son really grew up over these past 2 years. Although his appearance drastically changed, he has stated that he's very committed to not changing who he is as a person.
데뷔를 하면은 사람들이 많이 변한다고
Wow.
들었는데 안 변했으면 좋겠는 마음이 절대로 처음에 가지.
So I'm guessing that's the younger him, and this is the current him. Jeez. Puberty hit him like a freight train. Wow. Them cheekbones as well. And that jawline. Just.
가지고 있던 그 생각대로 내가 살고 있는지 한 번 더 깊게 생각을 해주고.
Oh, here we go. Mingi. Full name, Sung Mingi. Birthday, August 9th, not 19th, 1999. Okay. He is a performer and rapper.
Like Jung, Mingi is seriously a musical genius. He writes for every Ateez song, and he said on a recent V-Live that he's been working on producing lately. Mingi.
Oh. Mingi and Jung are both on the list of the top copyrighted idols. So starting with G-Dragon, Psy, Ravi, Jung, RM, Zico, Jungkook, Joohyun, Eunho, Eunho, Mirio, Hobi, Yoongi, Younghwa, Minhyuk, Woozy. Woozy is number 16. Young K, Minho, IM, Jonghyun, Jung K, M, One Pill, LE, BOA, BOA, Jung, Taekyeon, Sungjin, Han, Lei, IU, JB, SQ, Peniel, Junsu, Sangyun, Lee Hyori, Dongwoo, Hyunsik, Woo Young, Hui, Jinjin, Edawn, Kido, Henry, Rocky, Hoya, Jackson, JEA, Hoon, Yoon, Dongye, Sei, Yeon, Hyuna, sounds right, Yano, Taeyang, Hongjun, and Mingi. 73 and 74, wow. Jimin. Oh, there's another Jimin from AOA. Oh, I might check them out soon. See what they're like.
He and Jung are both on the list of the top copyrighted idols.
Oh. Mingi's creative talents are even more impressive after you learn that in multiple instances he was able to put out a perfect result even after getting to work at the last minute. While a trainee, he aced his monthly evaluations even after forgetting the lyrics he wrote because his freestyle was just that impressive. He wrote his verse for the title track Answer in a hotel room the day before they had to record the song. He has those same talents for performances too. For a cover stage, he joined in on learning the choreography late, and he was able to complete it perfectly within a matter of hours. Wow.
Mingi begins his rap verses with his signature line, Fix On.
쌤만네임 두 번째 포인트는 저의 시그니처 사운드 픽선인데요. 픽선은 먼저 뜻은 고정하다라는 뜻이고 내 랩을 시작할 때 고정하다, 내 랩을 경청하라는 그런 느낌으로 썼고 픽송 하면은 제 이름이 송민기인데 픽송 하면서 송이 들어가요. 그래서 이게 재밌게 한번 풀어내서 만든 게 이 시그니처인데 그걸 한번 유심있게 에이티즈 곡들을 들어보면은 계속 나올 거예요.
And I know this feels like the millionth time I will say this, but Mingi's badass on-stage persona is the complete opposite from his actual personality. It really shows just how amazing Mingi and Ateez's performance skills are. For a group that's constantly pulling off dark and powerful stages, they're all the softest sweethearts ever. Mingi is a sweet and light-hearted person. He doesn't take situations too seriously, and he livens every atmosphere he's in. He likes to go by the nickname Princess and bounces around when he's happy.
Aww, that's so cute.
But, at the same time, he's the most straightforward of the members.
Oh god.
He's comfortable with dropping the idol persona to tell his honest thoughts.
오빠는 엘사 팬이죠? 이것도 이제 비하인드인데 이거 얘기해도 되죠? 비하인드 그냥 서슴없이 얘기합니다. 레리코 이렇게 한 거예요. 알아주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 이게 재밌게 보실 수도 있었는데 너무 오두방정 되는 것 같아가지고 그리고 또 해명할 게 또 있습니다. 아니 제가 그 호주에 저 리얼리티를 했잖아요. 이제 그 아케나 잉글리시가 있는데 너무 쉽게 성공하니까 민기야.
99% sure KQ staff was telling him to wrap it the F up right now. Mingi, okay, Mingi, you need to make it fun. I could have just used the translator.
Also, Mingi and Eunho are extremely close to one another. The two were friends even before they joined KQ or Ateez, and they just happened to audition to the same company without the other knowing. They're less showy about their relationship on camera, but you can easily see how much they mean to one another.
가족이 제일 좋아하는 멤버는 아무래도 제일 오래 함께한 민기지 않을까.
민기. 야. 네. 야. 야.
Okay.
가족분들의 민기를 정말 좋아요.
네, 좋아요.
누가 제일 좋아요?
어머니가 좀 많이 좋아하시죠.
민기를. 네. 민기를 부를 때 뭐라고 불러요?
민기라고 불러요.
아, 다른 호칭이 있는 건 아니고 그냥 민기를 민기라 부른다.
우리 아들까지는 아니고.
우리 아들까지는 아니고. 네. 우리 아들은 윤호지만 그래도 민기를 민기라 부른다. 민기 알고 있었어요?
저를 만나시면은 아들이라 불러주시는데 윤호가 앞에서 그러나 봐요.
네, 제가 좀 질투심이 많아가지고.
그래요. 이 자리를 통해서 윤호 어머니가 가장 이뻐한다고 하니까 윤호 어머니께 영상 편지 한번 보내주세요.
좋네요.
네, 윤호 어머님, 윤호 앞에서도 민기를 아들이라 불러주시면은 죽을 때 있도록 효도하겠습니다.
효도하겠다.
민기 어머님, 저도 효도하겠습니다.
Okay. Woo-young, full name Jung Woo-young, birthday November 26th, 1999, so he is now 21. He is a performer and vocalist.
Young is known for his performance skills and his on-stage charisma. He is normally given the killing parts of songs, but by no means should you underestimate his vocal abilities. He is very affectionate with the other members, and loves giving the others lots of hugs and kisses.
Aww.
Also,
he's got the biggest mouth of them.
Young is kinda loud.
Yeah.
Although he's witty and likes teasing the other members, Young is a really sweet boy. He cares a lot for behind-the-scenes workers and staff, and makes sure to show his appreciation for them. Young is also known for his large social circle of idol friends.
일단 저희 팬분들은 다 아시는데 TXT의 현준이와 스트레이키즈의 장빈이와 고전자의 영대경이 있는데 최근에 친해진 분이 세븐틴 승관이요.
Recently, Young has an interest in video editing, and started a series of vlogs that he films and edits himself. He's really passionate about making them, and they're really fun to watch, so check them out.
Kind of looked like Tay then.
Young and Yeosang are especially close friends. They have known each other for more than 6 years, and they met when they were both trainees under Big Hit Entertainment.
Oh.
제가
우영이를 만났습니다. 우영이와 상상의 나래를 펼쳤었죠. 왜냐면 그땐 진짜 정말 같이 힘들었거든요.
So they started out under Big Hit and then transitioned over to KQ.
데뷔를 하자. 그리고 무대에 서자. 그리고 언젠가 해외에서도 공연을 꼭 하자. 이렇게 얘기를 했었는데 회사를 다시 옮기게 되었거든요. 그렇게 우영이와 헤어졌었는데 우영이가 또 저희 회사에 들어왔어요. 그 이유가 뭐냐고 물어보니까 그냥 저를 보고 들어왔대요. 망하려면 저랑 같이 망하고 싶고 만약 성공한다면 저랑 같이 성공하고 싶어서. 그때 제가 약간 우영이한테는 뭔가 되게 아닌 척했지만 나름 감동을 진짜 많이 받았었어요.
And the most popular pairing from Ateez is Jung and Son, known as Yoosang. They are very vocal about their friendship. Seriously. While some idols completely avoid even acknowledging their ship names, Yoosang seems to want everyone to know they embrace it. Jung even coined a sort of slogan for their friendship, amicus ad auras, the Latin phrase meaning friends until the gates of heaven.
Oh.
잘한 일 보면 딱 세 가지가 있어.
뭐야?
우리 엄마, 우리 아빠 아들로 태어났어. 두 번째, 에이티즈 멤버임에 감사한 거. 세 번째, 너가 내 친구로 있으니.
Another group you should know about is the 99 liners of Ateez. Eunho, Yeosang, Son, Mingi, and Jung are all a part of this group. They have a playful competition with mots as to which of the groups are better.
잠깐 여기서 중대 발표. 댓글 하나 읽었습니다. 맛집 리더 잘생겼어.
안 들었어요 저희. 자 한번 보여드리자. 그냥 맞지 아니에요. 근데 여러분 이게 오해하시면 안 돼요. 그냥 맞지가 아니에요. 맞지가라고 하면 누구지 따라한 것 같잖아요. 그게 아니고. 자, 맞지가 뭔데?
친구.
맞지. 맞형즈.
형즈.
우리 누구 제일 멋있어?
Okay, and finally we have Jung, full name Choi Jung-ho. Birthday October 12th, 2000, means he is now 20. And he is the main vocalist. Okay. Yeah, this guy's video took me so long to make that Jungho aged a year in between.
Jungho is the maknae of Ateez. Although he's young, it wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that his talent rivals many industry seniors. Ateez mean it when we call him the vocalist of the 4th gen. He is the only member born in 2000, but he blends in well with the 99 line. Even so, the rest of the members like to baby him from time to time.
우리가 뭐 잘못한 거
아니 넷이 한 줄로 서로 찾으시면 돼요. 여기 한쪽에 그럼 내가 마무리. 종호야 너 누가?
Oh. Oh.
Jung-ho is the strongest of all of Ateez, and he is incredibly athletic. He also claims that he can beat every other member in an arm wrestle with just 2 fingers.
네, 이렇게 한번 해볼게요.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
He's kind of perfect at everything he does, and he describes himself as the maknae on top. Overall, he is really one of the most calming people ever.
저희 에이티니 분들이 가지고 있는 고민을 저한테 얘기를 해주시면 제가 저의 선에서 해결해 드릴 수 있으면 해결해 드리는 그런 곰돌이의 고민 상담소 시간입니다.
In his most recent V-Live, he just asked for fans to tell him their problems and gave individualized advice while singing comforting songs in between.
고민 있어요. 하고 싶은 게 많은데 너무 무기력해요. 어떻게 하면 좋을까요? 저는 이제 그 하고 싶은 거에 많다는 고민을 하는 것보다 오히려 그 많으니까 나는 무얼 해야 되지라는 생각이 계속 들어서 무기력하다라는 생각도 들어요. 그래서 그 하고 싶은 것들을 즐겁게 재미있게 했으면 좋겠어요. 왜냐면 또 본인이 하고 싶어하는 일이니까 어쨌든 그거를 하면 행복하기 때문에 하고 싶은 거잖아요. 그래서 그런 것들 하고 싶은 것들을 많이 해보고 많이 즐겨보고 많이 놀아보고 이렇게 하면서 진짜 자신이 행복한 일이 무엇인가를
Oh,
Wow,
he's so
okay,
cute.
that's a lot of information you just took in. So, what's next? At the bottom of each clip in this guide, I wrote the source video. I would recommend going to which clips you found the most interesting, and watching the video where it's from. And, other than that, follow Ateez on their social media platforms to stay updated with what's going on. If you're watching this anytime near the day I uploaded, Ateez is about to have their 2nd anniversary concert, so make sure to watch that. And, on that note, I have nothing else to say, so. A brief note.
Okay, well, that was a helpful guide to standing Ateez. It's going to take me a little bit of time to remember all 8 names. So I'm sorry about that, but for now, I think I'm going to start standing them because everything about them is just completely and utterly genuine. Like, the one who left an agency simply because they wanted to be closer to their actual friend, like, their childhood friend under another label is just absolutely amazing. And the fact that they started under Big Hit and then moved to KQ is just so amazing. But that is it for this video. If you have any other suggestions for Ateez, videos, then please leave them down in the comment section. If you have any suggestions for any of the other artists I have reacted to so far, please leave them down in the comment section. And if you've got any new artists that I should react to, please leave them down in the comment section. But remember to leave a few songs with the artist name so I know which songs to gravitate towards. But before this ends up into a 10-hour long video, I've been Gamer Jamie 111. This was a helpful guide to standing Ateez by Ateez, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.